Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I am just getting ready to do a flight from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. This is what would be the I-9. However, the I-9 is retired for now, so I'm just doing it for fun. And I thought that might be just a neat little fun thing to do. So I've already gotten my clearance, made sure that there wasn't going to be a problem. And now I am getting the airplane started up. I've programmed our flight path and all of those things. And so let's go ahead and jump right in. And you'll notice this is a little different. So welcome to the Hawker 4000. This plane and I have a bit of a love-hate relationship from time to time. A lot of this is done with the FMC, so you're going to see me bouncing down to this view quite often, and then back up, and back down, and back up. So I hope I hope that doesn't make anybody sick. But almost everything is done through the FMC, including like all the radio controls and everything else. So it's a neat little plane. I like it. The FMC is somewhat troublesome, but we're gonna try to get this thing over to Los Angeles, and we'll see where we go from there. One of the nice things about it is that it does have an auto throttle, so I won't have to be constantly managing my speed quite as much as I would normally have to in, say, like the Epic 1000. So here's a look at the plane from the outside. Got some jet engine noise there for you. It's kind of a nice looking plane, nice little business jet. And the reason I'm using this is because I have to be able to maintain at least 280 knots on a certain portion of our arrival. And I can't do that, or at least not reliably, in the E1000. So, yeah. So that's why. So we are just about ready to go here. We've already called clearance. We've gotten approval on our route as filed. He's given us climb via SID, which means our initial altitude is going to be up to 7,000. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. 7000, target altitude. Our initial takeoff speeds are going to be 150. We'll bring those up as we get out of our first turn. So let's take a quick look at the departure that we filed. So here's the departure. We're going to be taking off on 19 right. So we're going to head 194 degrees off of the runway until we reach basically 2,700 feet. Then we're going to turn direct to Jaker. And then we have to be between 4,800 and 7,000 at Roker, so we're going to be at 7,000 at Roker. And then after that, it's at or above 13,000, so we'll have our climb to 240, which is our filed altitude, is what we'll plug in, and we'll start climbing to that altitude. There's no restrictions on the departure. Our arrival is the River 3 arrival. This is what we're expecting from Hector. And Hector says that we need to be at least 17,000 feet at the bare minimum. And that we should expect to be at Graham between 210 and 17,000. So that's sort of what we are expecting. We're going to give this a go, see what we can figure out, and yeah, it should be a good time. new plane, new SOF, and a new route. So let's get everything fired up, connected, and we are parking down in the general aviation. Let me bring this over. We're down here in general aviation. We're gonna probably come up hotel to either Foxtrot or Juliet, and then take off on 19 right, going that way. So gonna be a little bit of a taxi for us. We'll pop out, look at the plane some more, all of those sorts of things.
Victorville Tower, Delta Echo Charlie Charlie Tango in 4 mile final.
ECCC, T runway 21, clear land.
2-1, clear to land. Delta Echo Charlie Charlie Tango.
So here we are, and plane is started. We gotta get our bleeds on, gens on, APU gen off, APU bleed off, and then we can turn the APU off. We'll get our taxi lights on, we'll throw on our nav lights for safety, we'll bring on our recognition lights, landing lights, and strobe lights as we get closer. We'll turn on the seat belts, no smoking signs, because clearly we need to have those. And then we are good to begin to roll out. So, let's look at our radios and see what we got here. So radio, I'm going to switch these over, and then I'm going to do ground is 121.9, and then I'm going to switch them back. Yeah. Because 125.9 is the departure frequency, and we're going to need that. So,
El Monte Ground, Aero 5024 Sierra, IFR taxi with Kilo.
Take a quick look around us. Everything looks fine. Go ahead and...
Air 5024 Sierra on the ground, runway 19 taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Taxi 19 via Alpha Bravo, 24 Sierra.
Quick brake check. Brakes seem to work. Right, left. Full forward, full back. All good. So... we're in a non-moving area right now, so this is perfectly okay for me to do. We'll come over here. Las Vegas ground, Hawker 143 Victor Tango, ready to taxi with uniform.
Hawker 143 Victor Tango, Las Vegas ground, runway 19 right, taxi via Hotel Foxtrot.
Hotel Foxtrot for 19 right, 143 Victor Tango. That's exactly what I expected to get. So here we go. Everyone take a quick glance, just make sure that there's nobody else coming. Nope, we are good. Pop back into the cockpit here for just a split second. We're going to need tower frequencies before we need that departure frequency. We'll stay here for just a second. Tower's going to be on 118.75.
Los Angeles clearance delivery, Cessna 473 Charlie, it's a Cessna 17 Skyhawk. Request flight following to San Diego at 7,500. We have Kilo.
4732 Charlie, Los Angeles clearance on departure flighting 255, maintain via Parado below 3000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3737, cleared out of Bravo airspace.
So there's a look at the strip for you guys.
On departure, fly heading 255, maintain VFR below 3000, departure frequency 125.2. I think I got the squawk 3737. I might be wrong.
That's
Cessna
correct.
32 Charlie.
32 Charlie, that's correct.
Victorville Tower, Delta Echo Charlie, Charlie Tango, clear off, runway 21.
The CCT taxi parking via Charlie, see ya.
Text via Charlie. Delta Echo Charlie, Charlie Tango.
So here we go. Nice little view here. Running down the runway, we're almost there. There is no one in front of us. We are past the last hold point. So we will pop down here real quick. Actually, I don't want to do that. That's going to go poorly. So let's hit that flip-flop button again one more time. And tower is on 118.75.
Approach Victor Charlie, Los Angeles ground. Verify squawk 3737, squawk altitude.
There we go.
3737, the squawk altitude. Cessna 32 Charlie.
Alright, we've almost made it all the way down to the end of this runway.
R32 Charlie to runway 25, left taxi via Foxtrot.
25 left via Foxtrot, Cessna 32 Charlie.
Okay, so let's get over here to our autopilot screen. That's what I want to see. 1,800 feet. Everything is good. Okay. Las Vegas Tower, Hawker 143, Victor Tango, holding short 19 right.
Hawker 143, Victor Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
19 right, clear for takeoff. 143, Victor Tango. Here we go. Here we go. Get it all lined up. Lock it down. Heading is 194. Excellent. Everything is good. Go ahead and turn on our autopilot. Auto throttles are on. Brakes are off. This is going to give us our basically our auto throttle takeoff.
Heading 1. Rotate. V2.
Gear up. Heading mode. And start to accelerate 160. So we're crossing 24. CU direct. Flight plan is there. That's what I want. Okay. So now we can go nav, FMC, and direct.
Alpha 3 Victor Tango, contact departure.
Over to departure, 3 Victor Tango. Las Vegas departure, Hawker 143 Victor Tango climbing via SID 3900.
Hawker 143 Victor Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Roger, 3 Victor Tango. So we've got a maximum height of 7,000 that we are going up to. We are going to fly this thing. I'll pop this out. Roper is our maximum 7,000. We've already achieved a high enough to get through Roper. And then our next one is up to 240 because it's just above 1,300 at Bosch. So we are doing great. So far, so good.
Cessna 4732 Charlie Los Angeles Tower, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Everything is golden. We're going to level off here for just a second here. We use this time to bring up our speed. 180. Speed is the third one down. And we're through Roper. So now at this point we can go up to our filed heading. So we can go up to 24000. And we'll pop this in flight change mode. And we'll hit the ceiling. Rocket ship mode engaged.
Number 32 Charlie, contact departure.
So we just crossed Rod. definitely don't need those flaps anymore. I thought I'd brought those in already. I must have hit missed the button. Gear is up, flaps are up. Everything looks good. Lights are on, but we can go ahead and turn those off now. We no longer need them.
4732 Charlie, SoCal departure. Flight heading 160.
So we're on our way to Bosch now. We are definitely above 13,000 feet, so everything is fine.
Air 3 Victor Tango, when you climb in via the SID, you gotta check the chart, check the top altitude. The top altitude, flight level 190, you should have leveled off there. Maintain flight level 200, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
All right, flight level 2001355. My apologies.
Air 3 Victor Tango, looks like you're gonna be at 21 or maybe even 22. Maintain flight level 220.
220.
Air 32 Charlie, flying 130, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
All right, so radios, we're gonna go 133.55. I did not know about that. Los Angeles Center, Hawker 143 Victor Tango, level 220, or flight level 220.
3 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, maintain flight level 240. Just be advised that would be a fail for the I-9.
Affirmative, and if I had had something to read, I might have picked up on that, but thank you so much. 3 Victor Tango.
Or 3 Victor Tango, yeah, just when in doubt, just read the chart.
Affirmative. I'll go back and double check it again. I did not see that, but I'll look for it again. Thanks so much. Appreciate the feedback.
Victor Tango, no, yeah, that's that's one of the major points of the I-9 is the climb vias. They have the top altitudes usually in one of the corners on the chart when they have a top altitude. It'll either say assigned by ATC or it'll give you an altitude.
Sounds great. I'm still looking for it, but I'm going to look for it after I climb up to my altitude. So thanks, 3 Victor Tango.
Cessna 472 Charlie, SoCal approach. Leave Bravo airspace, cancel out to restriction, resume on navigation. So it's 4285, Las Vegas clearance, clear to Portland Airport, shed 1 departure, Coaldale transition as followed, climb via SID, squawk 3766.
All right, so I'm looking.
So it's 4285, United 370 limits. Be sure not to put, I know they do it overseas, the Delta Charlie Tango for direct. Be sure not to put that in your flight plan. That's going to come up as a VOR. And no request as filed. You'll just get whatever ATC clears you for. Hey, clear to San Francisco Airport, Padres 1 departure, ICA transition.
Hey, AI smoking. Yeah, they would.
Stoked. Surfer 2 arrival.
If I requested
Climb via
it,
SID.
they would absolutely let me
Squawk
disconnect and start over from the beginning. This I-9 doesn't actually have any write-up on it, unlike the others, and I didn't know that, so it's still a good experience for me to keep flying. I can do it again next time, not a big deal. So, yeah, it's just an opportunity to learn in my book. By the way, welcome to the channel. Here's the plane we're flying.
Yeah, 370 read that correct, and in the FAA airspace, everything is direct unless you're on a vector. So you just put you can put a space, or you can put 2 dots on your flight plan, and that'll suffice for direct. But your read is correct.
But yeah, absolutely, they're great, and he was and Joe was being awesome there. He's just letting me know what would have been had these things existed. So. So let's see here. We've got 61 miles to Hector, and I'm going to use this time to start to get set up. I'm going to.
3 Victor Tango, did you find it on the chart?
3 Victor Tango, we definitely did, and yeah, it's tucked in the lower right-hand corner there. So we'll look for it for the next one.
I'm showing on the top left corner, about 2 level 100 on the graphic page. And if you don't find it there, the text page will reiterate it on the text. It'll reiterate it.
Yep, we were looking at the Jepson version of the departure, and in this one, it's on the lower right, next to the written words, actually. So, yeah, completely my mistake, and I appreciate you helping me learn. 3 Victor Tango.
No problem. So anything climb via SID, that they put those boxes on there to help. So that'll be attached to it.
I was supposed to stop at flight level 190. So I basically flew up and over the top of the top altitude. So what he's talking about, let me pull this over for you. Here's my departure. And here is the top altitude, flight level 190. I was looking all over here, up here, all these areas, because I didn't feel like I needed to read the words, and that's what got me in trouble. So I need to read the words. So let's prep the arrival. The arrival here is, we're coming in from Hector. Minimum altitude is 17,000, but we can expect 280 knots.
R32 Charlie, contact Scott approach 128.1.
And in fact, let me make sure that we are doing at least 280 knots. Uh, 0.74. So we got to be doing at least 280 knots, and we'll somewhere between flight level 210 and 117. If he says to send via the SID, we'll descend down to
4732 Charlie,
17,000.
cycle approach, down altimeter 2992.
Hey, we got a change.
Southwest 4285, Las Vegas ground, road 26 right, taxi via Charlie, Bravo.
Yeah.
United 370, Lombard ground, runway 27, taxi V Bravo.
It's great to know. So we're going to come in on Hector, hit Graham at 280 knots between flight level 210, well, it's 21,000 feet, and 17,000 feet. And then come over the river and then hopefully shoot the ILS 25 left approach into Los Angeles. And we're going to have a few changes.
5024 Sierra, El Monte Tower, wind 1705, runway disregard. Are you disregard?
So how are you doing there, AI Smoking? You having a good day?
5024 Sierra, looks like your intersection Charlie. If you want an intersection departure, you should make that with class with ground. Are you able intersection Charlie? No 50240 understood. Wind 1705, runway 19 at Charlie, clear for takeoff.
B1900D. I'm not familiar with that. What kind of plane is it? I assume it's a plane. I'm always looking for new planes, so.
Sky 4732 Charlie, you're clear of Bravo airspace. Disregard.
Does that mean you're not clear of the airspace?
Sky 4732 Charlie, you are clear of Los Angeles Bravo airspace, remain outside Bravo airspace, and you are on your own nav, correct? KLAX 32 Charlie Roger, you are under flight following. Just remain outside Bravo airspace.
So.
Your 5024 Sierra, contact SoCal departure.
$20 miles from Hector. Looks like we may actually get to see some of the ortho here in just a second. Break out of some of these clouds.
Row 5024 SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 7000.
So what's the B1900D?
Southwest 4285 Las Vegas Tower, wind 0605, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
There we go, got some ortho going on. Got the Las Vegas desert. And we are coming up on Hector. Beechcraft twin turboprop. Nice. It's I haven't flown any turboprops. I've flown the Epic E1000 recently in some of my videos. That's a lot of fun in terms of a turboprop. The damn thing's like a jet fighter, it seems like. For the Beechcrafts, I guess I'm mostly familiar with the Baron. That's the one I've seen around the most. I think it's the 58. But I have this tendency to like to fly more modern planes. I don't know why. It's just me.
Southwest 4285, contact departure, see ya. Number 24 Sierra, flight heading 100, join vector 363.
So we are now technically on the Rivers 3 arrival. And at this point, we got to make sure that we don't hit
Southwest 4285, Las Vegas, departure, radar contact.
it's a big GA plane.
United 370.
Oh, nice.
Roger, yeah, I think I misheard you the first time. You were partially blocked. I assume you were calling for taxi instead of pushback. Runway 27, taxi B, Bravo.
So I'll check it out. I just wrote it down here on my sheet that's right in front of me. I'm going to check it out after we're done so I can take a look. I'm going to go ahead and get our speed down just a little bit. So we'll come back into indicated airspeed mode, 280, and we'll pop that in there, just in preparation. No reason to blow the wings off. At least every Thursday, but I try to do it on the weekends and sometimes on Tuesday as well. So I've got at least every Thursday, and then usually a couple of times Saturday and Tuesday. Tend to be my big stream days.
Sky 32 Charlie, you're currently in violation of Los Angeles Bravo airspace.
Uh-oh.
I tried to give you a hint at that by just telling you multiple times to remain outside the Bravo airspace. The shelf you're currently inside of starts at 7,000. Descend, or you can turn southbound to exit the Bravo.
I am doing a few different planes, but right now I'm working through basically the Pilot Edge I ratings, and this is the I-9. I think there's 11 of them, and then after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
4732 Charlie, yep, you'll need to descend below 7,000 to remain outside the Bravo.
So let's see here. We are.
Oh.
Where are we here? Let's take a quick look. Flight plan.
Hawker 143 Victor Tango, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
126.35. Oh, I
Calling
am in
inbound to
trouble.
land, stay in the cost sign.
I am in big trouble. I got something wrong here, because my arrival didn't get plugged in.
Number 103 Delta Papa San Luis Tower on our left base, runway enter left base runway 29 and report 3 mile final.
So let's go to the arrival. Select the runway. 25 left is what I want. The star is... Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I got myself into trouble here. Rover 3 from Hector. The approach transition is supposed to be that. And then the approach
Hawker
is
143 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center on my frequency.
Hawker 143 Victor Tango, Roger. Level 24,000.
Hawker 143 Victor Tango, Roger. I think you were partially blocked there. Cross Graham at maintain flight level 180.
180 at Graham, Hawker 143 Victor Tango. Okay, and so we're now going to go autopilot 1800, flight level, vertical speed.
United 370 Limber, tower wind 31011, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Vertical speed down by 2,000. Oops. And vertical speed. Whew. No, I do not. I did see it was on sale on the org store though. It's I have mostly smaller planes, but I have flown the 737.
103 Delta Papa, thank you. Runway 29, clear to land, wind 29015.
I was off the approach.
03 Delta Papa, are you making close traffic or are you just departing to the south again?
Let's get this thing down.
03 Delta Papa, runway 29, clear touch and go on the go, make left close traffic, report midfield H time.
Wow, boy, do I have my hands full with this thing.
Southwest 4285, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
I have got my hands full right now. Sorry. I should have checked my flight plan thoroughly.
Southwest 4285, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I am trying to get down to cross this thing at 18,000. I have 8 miles to
Hawker
go.
3 Victor Tango, contact Socal approach 132.37.
132.37, 3 Victor Tango.
United 37, contact Socal departure.
Okay, 132.37. Pop that.
United 370, Socal departure, radar contact. Air 24 Sierra, contact Socal approach 128.1. Southwest 4285, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
Los Angeles Center, 3 Victor Tango. Can you confirm that frequency? I'm getting an error when I enter it into my FMC. 3 Victor Tango.
Hawker 3 Victor Tango, it's 132.37, 3237.
We'll give it another try. 3 Victor Tango.
Southwest 4285, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 360. Air 5024 Sierra, contact correction SoCal approach, John altimeter 29902.
Los Angeles Center, that's not going into my radio panel. 3 Victor Tango.
Hawker 3 Victor Tango Roger. Contact SoCal approach 124.9er.
I think we just got it. 132.375 works for us. And do you still want us to go over to the other one, or would you rather stay on 132, 3 Victor Tango?
Air 3 Delta Papa, runway 29er, clear for the option. Hawker 3 Victor Tango. Yeah, if you've got the frequency, go to 132.37.
Will do. 132.375, 3 Victor Tango. Los Angeles Center, Hawker 3 Victor Tango, level 18,000.
Hawker 143 Victor Tango SoCal approach, cross crane at or above 10,000, cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
Cleared ILS 25, cross crane at or above 10,000, 3 Victor Tango. Where the fuck is crane? Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Alright, so let's just start our descent. I don't want to mess around with this anymore. So 100, zoom in, get rid of that 4, 10,000, altitude 1800, vertical speed, and oops. Oh, come on. Vertical speed. Two 5 left. Okay, I think I got it under control. Yeah, as you can tell, I clearly have some problems with the FMC in this plane. But AI, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Hey there, Nikki. How are you doing? Just in time. We're about to land here in Los Angeles. So that's kind of cool. So let me get my localizer set up. It is going to be right there. And gonna go to radio. My localizer is 109.9. That's correct. I set that up for the flight. So we're good there. The course on this is going to be in fact, let me just check. Okay, tower is going to be 120. So let's go ahead and get the tower in here. 120.9.
United 370, SoCal approach, go ahead. United 370, you're 5.5, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
Okay, we are crossing crane.
United 370 at 33.55, 3355.
And I screwed up.
United 370 Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
So we need to get this thing down now.
Number 3 Delta Papa runway 29 are clear for the option on the go, on course approved.
I screwed this up. I was climbing. This is not going to end well. I can't believe the plane just did that. I'm glad you're doing well. I am having all kinds of trouble with a Hawker right this moment. That's a terrible angle to see. I am pretty sure my Hawker has just decided to go all kinds of crazy on me. Let's see. Let's see if it stabilizes. So Fuller is supposed to be at 7,000. Oh, we're close. Let's bring the speed brakes back in, and let's set ourselves to... I am screwing this up bad. One,
Air
five.
208 Bravo Charlie, Santa Barbara ground. You should make that across with clearance.
Okay. Okay, let's start slowing down. We're okay. This is X-Plane, and
Alright,
it
Bravo
is
Charlie, nope,
live,
you're
and I
perfectly
am
correct.
streaming.
I missed that part, sorry. Where were you parked?
So let's go ahead and put the approach in.
Number 8 Bravo Charlie, Roger, runway 25, taxi Charlie Juliet.
Sorry, give me just a second. I'll get this thing on the ground, and then I will be able to answer you. Selco approach, 3 Victor Tango. We have the field in sight.
Hawker 3 Victor Tango, contact Los Angeles Tower at Lima, 120.905.
120.905, 3 Victor Tango. Okay, so not until we get to Lima is what she said. She said behave. And I'm pretty sure she didn't see us up at 21,000 feet. And make a massive drop down to 7,000 feet in about 4 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's not how planes work. Wow. That's just terrible on my part.
Southwest 4285, contact Oakland Center 127.45, see ya.
Alright, we're going to get some more flaps out. Go back over to the index. Our autopilot now looks more normal. We're good. Alright. Everything's okay. Yeah. Actually, I bet she saw it and just didn't say anything. Yeah. Oh, they're smarter than you think they are. They see everything. It's their job. Alright, popping out some more flaps. We are almost to Lima. Where am I parking this thing? Oh, I'm sure she was like, what the hell? He's gonna have. What is he? Never mind. I'm just glad she didn't put out a verify your altitude response for me. So this is supposed to be 129 or 9 or 4 by now. We'll go ahead and set it right now. There we go. Not too bad there. And we're approaching Lima in 2 miles, so we're doing okay. Hope you guys had really enjoyed that massive nose down approach. That was ridiculous. So let's go over to our radio. We're 1 mile from Lima. Los Angeles Tower, Hawker 143, Victor Tango, ILS 25 left. Los Angeles Tower, Hawker 143, Victor Tango, ILS 25 left.
Hawker 142 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center. I think you might have stepped on me. Wind 25010, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land. My apologies for stepping on you. 3 Victor Tango.
Sky 32 Charlie, contact Circle Bridge 119.6.
Santa Barbara Tower, Caravan 208 Bravo Charlie, runway 25 for closed traffic.
Alright, so my airplane clear to land. Let's go ahead and...
4732 Charlie. Check your frequency.
We got 700 feet still. Alright, autopilot off. My plane. Gear down.
John Wayne clearance, good afternoon. November 94469er, requesting IFR to Catalina with information Romeo for the I-7 rating.
We're a little low on the approach here. We'll give it a little more power.
Calling for the I-2 and the call sign.
November 94469er.
Nope, we're going to come down a little short here. I don't have any more power to give it. For some reason, my throttle stopped responding. Well, that's a fun problem to have. Why are my throttles not responding all of a sudden? There we go. Jeez, this plane is buggy.
Santa Barbara Tower, Caravan 208 Bravo Charlie, ready at runway 25 for closed traffic.
No, 208 Bravo Charlie. Santa Barbara Tower, left clear traffic approved. Report my failure time. Wind 2207, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 25. Will report left traffic midfield each time. For 8 Bravo Charlie, thanks.
Skag 4732 Charlie, SoCal approach, Palomar altimeter 2992.
Los Angeles Tower, Hawker 143 Victor Tango, clear of 25 left for signature FPO. Wow, I just had my hands full completely with that. It's weird. I don't know.
Near 4732 Charlie. You may have already figured it out, but I wasn't sure if you were on the radio or not, but when you busted the 75 shelf, 7,000 or correction, 7,000 shelf there, south of John Wayne, that was a fail for the CAT 11.
Oh, poor guy. CAT 11 is supposed to be just a nice, soft, easy flight. That's a celebratory lap.
Sky 32 Charlie, roger. Number 143 Victor Tango, taxi to Parque via Alpha. Remain this frequency, have a great day.
Alpha, great day. 143 Victor Tango. Okay, let's...
John Wayne, clearance
little left,
November
little right.
4469er, requesting IFR to Catalina with information Romeo for the I-7 rating.
Okay, so... yeah, I'm down, I'm landed, sort of, kinda. You guys won't tell anybody, right? That was terrible. So, yeah. If you guys won't tell, I won't either.
American 988, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Skyliner 4469er, Joey clearance. Clear to Catalina Airport on departure flight heading 220, radar vector Slow Beach is filed. Maintain 4,000, correction, maintain 2,000, expect 4,000 1 minutes after departure. Departure
All
frequency 128.1 and squawk 7324.
We'll go ahead and get the APU on. AI, if you've got any questions, if you're still here hanging
November
out,
4469er, clear to Catalina Airport.
You're welcome to ask. I'll answer what I can about procedures
maintain
and
2,000
things like
sped,
that.
4,010 minutes.
Unless it's technical.
After departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7324.
Franz, welcome. I'm not sure when you got here. Hopefully it was in time to see the massive nosedive
Bravo
approach.
Tower, Caravan 208 Bravo Charlie, midfield left traffic for 25.
I am pretty sure that is in fact the proper procedure and the way to fly that. Not at all.
Number 469, read back correct.
But yeah.
Alright, Bravo Charlie, runway 25, clear for the option.
So I will be back later, tomorrow, the day after, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. But I'm going to be working on the the I-10 on Pilot Edge. That's what I do. So we are going to be flying. Let's check out what it is we're going to be doing real quick. So let's go over to Pilot Edge, and we'll look at the I ratings. Oh, I downloaded it from Steam. Sorry, Nikki. I apologize. Yeah, so this is the Steam edition, and it works really. I mean, it works quite well, and I have had no problems with any of the ortho or any of that. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of ortho downloaded, and it works great. That said, if you're not totally attached to Steam, you can get it directly from the developer's website, something I didn't actually know. So Laminar
Air
Research.
24 Sierra, contact code approach 127.4.
And that gives the developer more of a cut. Steam doesn't get a cut that way. I didn't actually know it was available directly from them when I bought it, but it's certainly available to you if you want. Yeah, I got it direct from Steam.
John Wayne, ground, November 9er, 4469er at the west ramp, taxi for takeoff.
Yep, I've bought the Hawker 4000, despite how I flew it, was purchased off of the X-Plane store, xplane.org. I have also bought the Epic E1000. That works fine, and all of the ortho is generated from Ortho 4XP, and that's all worked completely fine. Excuse me for coughing there. Yeah, so I have absolutely no problems with any sort of payware aircraft or anything else with the Steam Edition. No big deal at all.
Air 5024 Sierra, SoCal approach Catalina, altimeter 29er, advise you have Catalina weather and approach request.
Yeah, no problem. And FYI, this is Los Angeles International. This is a default airport. This is...
Air 24 Sierra, expect that. Actually, across Santa Catalina at or above 4,000, clear VOR, DME Bravo approach.
Let me turn them off for just one. Let me turn them off really quickly. I'm going to just disconnect from Pilot Edge.
Disconnected.
This is the Los Angeles airport. This is default. This is what comes with version 11.5. 11.05. So this is technically in beta. But yeah, this is the free stuff. Now all of this out here is all ortho that I have downloaded, but none of it is payware. So, I mean, looks pretty darn good. Actually, let me verify that real quick. LA may be one of the ones that I bought, so give me 1 second. Let's take a look. Nope. LA is default. So yeah. Yeah, this is how good X-Plane looks. So if you're flying Microsoft Flight Sim or P3D or something like that, those are great things, and there are people that swear by them. But in my mind, for 2017, X-Plane was just by far the best looking thing out there, and I'm not trying to use it for... Yeah, and I'm not putting anything against it. It's been around for a very, very long time. But, I mean, just for my money, and it's up to you. Obviously, I think FXX is what, $12 or something right now. So really, really good value. But if you have the money to spend and you want to see amazing looking airports right out of the box, and there's stuff out there that is obviously payware. You can spend as much money as you want. The traffic is actually coming from a free add-on. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But yeah. It might be Better Pushback that's doing it. I'm not sure. But as you can see, I don't have a heck of a lot of add-ons at it either. So yeah, almost everything is completely default. I haven't actually spent that much money. I've bought JFK up in New York. I've bought Dallas. I've bought Atlanta. And and then the planes that I've talked about, and that's really all I've bought in addition to the game. So it's and obviously the Hawker here is. Well, why don't I turn off the Hawker? So let's see here. The APU gens are on. Let's go ahead and just turn off the engines. We'll cut the fuel flow. There we go. Turn those off. Those will spool down. The Hawker's obviously a pay-wear airplane. But yeah, the only thing I'm sort of a little disappointed with on X-Plane in general is the weather updates. It doesn't update very frequently, and so it only updates every 15 minutes, and so it can get out of sync with controllers when you're flying live. If you're flying not on a network, it's not a big deal at all. But if you're flying live, you can get out of sync a little bit. But I've heard some things about weather add-ons, and I've been told to wait. So all the clouds that you saw on the way in, everything, that's all default X-Plane. So let's make a nice little screenshot for the for something. So sure, hang on one second. I would be happy to send you a link. So it's pretty easy. It's just store.xplane.org. And if you go just to xplane.org, that's the community website for X-Plane. Oh, well, it is very late in Germany. But welcome. I'm here on the East Coast, so I tend to stream East Coast times. But I hope to run into you on the weekends. And I love Germany, by the way. I've actually been over there to Oktoberfest and been in the tents and all that sort of stuff. Amazing time. Spent some time around Nuremberg Castle and all of that too while I was down there. So not sure what part, but if you're from the Munich area, you guys, that area of the country is beautiful and amazing. Yeah, it's great. I spent I don't know, the better part of a week hanging out in the Munich area. So it's awesome. So but yeah, that's it for my stream for today. Nikki, get some sleep because it is very late, and we'll see everybody next time. If you're looking to see more, go ahead and throw a follow on the stream. You can also check out my YouTube channel at Falcon Flight Simulations, and that has all my old videos for the cat ratings and the I ratings and all of that sort of stuff. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time.